Hello witches, blessed be. My name is Luna and I'm just going to show you how to do very simple and very effective freezer spells. Basically, when we do the freezer spells, we're trying to freeze people, their actions against you. People who have negative energies towards you, basically we're trying to remove them. We're trying to remove the negative people out of your life. If someone is mean to you, like bullies, let's say people gossip about you, maybe at work or your friends, and you just want to freeze them out of your life. Someone also who might harass you. I also tried to do that, the spell on the tax office, and it worked. I mean, it's just going to freeze them for some time to stop harassing you, but not forever. So you can also do that. Try to freeze tax office and your debtors, or if you have a court case coming up and people talk really bad about you, you can also freeze them and their mouths. Basically shut their mouths. With these spells, I just want to mention something. We are not hurting anyone. We stop people from hurting you, from hurting us. So we're just trying to get rid of them, shut their mouths. I'm going to show you a couple of spells. How can you do that? First of all, as I always do, we have the sage, remove all negative energies from the items that you will be using for your spell. Removing all negative energies from all the items, removing all negative energies. The first spell I'm going to show you is the lemon freezer spell. Removing all negative energies from this paper. Any negative energies, leave now. So what you need is take the lemon and cut lemon in half. Okay, so that's what you have to do first. Just slice it in half, basically. I mean, just don't slice it all the way. Just leave it like that. So if you can see it, okay? What you need to do is to take a brown paper. I prefer brown paper. Just rub it in, put your intentions into it. And just put your energy in. Also make sure it's not, it doesn't have like the cut edges. So you just need to tear the paper away. I mean, tear the paper off in all four corners. It's very, very important to do that, so the spirits can read your messages, okay? Next, what you do is you take a black pen or black Sharpie. Write the person's name. I don't actually banish anyone right now, so I'll just put enemy of mine. But you do need to have the name and their date of birth for the spell to work. Let's say 10th of August 1978, date of birth. So next what you do is you put the situation. For example, leave me alone, if that's what you want them to do. Stay away from me and my family. Stay away from my life. You can put leave my brother alone, my mother alone, sister alone, etc. Okay, so stay away from my life. So when you do that, you just put intentions into it. Intentions is very important, as I always explain to you guys. Intentions are very important in any spell to manifest. So then what you do, you fold the paper away from you. It's very, very important. Turn the counterclockwise, fold it away from you again. Turn again counterclockwise and fold it away from you. Then what you do is, again, concentrate, think about what you want, to go away. Then put it against the lemon, inside the sliced lemon, just like that. Next, what we have is you need to take a red cord and bind this lemon, okay? You're binding that person from your life. And when you bind it, also like bind it against you. So just keep binding this person from your life. Just keep binding until you completely bind it, okay? As you're binding the lemon, you concentrate and think on what you want. And you can keep saying, I bind you, I bind you, I bind you. Then what I do is I make 3 knots. 1, 2, 3. So here you go, guys. And what you do with this lemon is you just put it at the freezer. Put it really far away at the back of your freezer. I would also not recommend to keep freezer spells or any magical workings in your freezer where you keep your food. For that purpose, I have a separate freezer and where I keep all my freezer spells. But if you do not have a spare freezer, you can put it right at the back, far away from your food. Okay, here you go. Another spell I want to show you is how to use the aluminum foil. It's also a freezer spell, and it's also very, very effective. So what you do is, again, you take brown paper, tear off all the edges. So it's gonna be looking like that. You take a black pen or black marker, write the name. Again, I'm gonna put enemy of mine, but you do need to have name and the date of birth. 1978, and then you also put your petition here. So basically you just write what you want. Let's say if it's a co-worker at work is bullying you, trying to harass you, trying to get your job. I mean, you just want him to move away. For example, you just say, leave me alone, move away from my life. You can also do that too. So this person is going to move away from your life. Maybe he's gonna get another job, maybe he's gonna move to another place. You're just basically freezing him out of your life. You can try to do that on other people who are harassing you, like really, somebody really bad, somebody is stubborn, but somebody who is really nasty to you, you can shut their mouths and their words as well. So this spell is gonna be a little bit more like heavy, a little bit heavier spell, because we're gonna use some ingredients to sour their mouths, to stop talking bad about you. So What I'm going to do is, you can use the cayenne pepper and just put a little bits on the paper. Okay. You can also put red pepper, like chili flakes. So that's gonna be really, really, really hurting that person. It's gonna burn his mouth every time he's gonna talk about you. Okay. You can put chili powders. This is like if somebody is really, really talking about you, you know, really badly, and you just want to really shut their mouths, and every time they say a word about you, their mouth and tongue is going to burn. What I also would like to add is the red wine vinegar. It has to be red wine vinegar to work. You can actually soak the paper in the red wine vinegar. I don't have a container. Okay, so again, you fold it against, away from you. You turn counterclockwise. Again, fold it against, away from you. Counterclockwise and away from you. You do this 3 times. Then you can put the vinegar in the container. Soak that paper in the vinegar, okay? Really sour that person's mouth, what he's doing to you guys. We are not doing any harm to him, by the way, or to her. We're just trying for him to stop it. Then what you do, you take like a paper towel, for example. Take that paper. And again, you make another package. So you fold it against, turn counterclockwise, counterclockwise, and away from you. Now you have this little package, and then what you do is you take aluminum foil. As you can see, it has 2 sides. You're going to put this package inside the shiny side of the aluminum foil, because the shiny side is facing, it should be facing inwards where the package is going to go, so the target can face themselves like a mirror. Okay, it's very important. It should be inside. And you do exactly the same what we did before. Counterclockwise, away from you. Counterclockwise, away from you. Okay. So now you have this package, and what you do is just throw it into your freezer. As far as possible at the back, try to keep away from your food. Here's another spell for you I have. If you are worried about using vinegar, chili flakes, you can also do like a very simple spell, which is also very effective. And this is just to basically freeze somebody out of your life. You know, let's say if you don't want your friend to come to you anymore, like, or, you know, just basically freeze someone out. So you exactly do the same thing on the brown paper, no cut edges. You just write with the black pen, enemy of mine. This is in my case. You have to have the name and the date of birth. And you just put away exactly the same thing, like exactly what you want. Leave me alone. stop harassment, stop bullying. You know, you can put anything what you really want for the situation to stop, basically. And again, what you do is just put your energy into it, concentrate, and, you know, just set your intentions, which is very important. Then fold it again, away from you, counterclockwise, away from you, counterclockwise, away from you. So for this spell, I'm going to use the Ziploc bag. It's very easy, very simple. You can also use the new bottle of water, like you just open the bottled water and put this paper inside the bottle and throw it in the freezer. That's also going to work. And I'm just going to use the water. So you just pour the water into the Ziploc bag. Set your intentions, think about it. And put it in the freezer. So you can stay, it will freeze, and that person slowly is going to leave you alone and go away from your life. You can also write the names of the person if you have many freezer bags like that, so you know which person it is. There are so many different ways you can freeze people. Again, in the previous spell, I put it in the Ziploc bag, but you can also put it in a container, something like that, and add the water all the way, and then just put it in the freezer as well. So it doesn't really matter, you know, what way you do it. It's very, very effective. Again, you have to cleanse your jar. Remove all negative energies, any energy which is not of you, from this container. I'm removing all negative energies. Make sure always to cleanse your tools before you start your magic. Okay, so we are going to do exactly the same. Now, this spell is a little bit heavier spell, so you're also going to sour people's life in a way. You're going to freeze them and to sour, stop their mouths to really talk badly about you, okay? Sometimes, for example, if there is a court case, you need to stop those people talk about you really badly. You can also add poppy seeds. Poppy seeds are used to confuse someone. So you can add inside the water, let's say if you're trying to confuse the judge or confuse the lawyers from the opposite side, you know, you can just add the water, petition paper, and just add the poppy seeds and freeze it as well. That's very good for confusion. So in this spell, we're just going to do exactly the same. Just write the name, enemy of mine, 01081978, date of birth. Please, guys, you have to know the full name and the date of birth for the spell to work, okay? Then you can just write, shut your mouth. Stop gossip. Go away from my life. So basically anything you really want. Anything you really want for this person to stop, okay? And then you also just concentrate, put your intention, and just try to visualize how this person is going away. Then you have to fold the paper against, away from you, counterclockwise, away from you, counterclockwise, away from you. Basically, when we're trying to bring something to us into our life, we usually fold it towards us and go clockwise towards us, clockwise towards us. In this case, we are trying to get rid of, to banish someone, just to, you know, freeze the person. So we don't want them to bring towards you. That's why we fold it away from you and counterclockwise. So you put this paper in the bottom of your jar. Then you take sea salt. It has to be sea salt, please, guys. Okay. And you just bury it. Just bury it in sea salt. My jar is a little bit large. I couldn't find a small one. But it doesn't really matter. So you can use a smaller jar if you want, if you like. I think that's okay now. Then what you do is you can put the cayenne pepper. Just sour them out. Stop talking badly against you. Crushed chili peppers. And you can just even say like, stop bullying me, stop talking badly about me. I sour you. You can also use the black peppers. Stop harassing me. Chili peppers. Leave me alone. May your mouth will burn. Every word you say against me or towards me, your mouth will burn. And then you have to add the red wine vinegar. It has to be red wine, okay, guys? And as you do it, you just visualize your intention, your spiritual energies that are coming to help you with this spell. And it will protect, it will give you like a forms of protection, barrier around you when you try to visualize all those spiritual energies. Okay. And then you just close the jar really tight. And you can shake it if you like. So this is really heavy divination one. I mean, if this person really deserves it. Some people really deserve, they really deserve, you know, to be in this jar and to be frozen out of your life, to just stop talking about you. We are not doing any harm to people. We are just trying to protect ourselves, because in this life, there are so many bad people. And unfortunately, some people just won't stop. You know, they just keep on and on and on and on. And you don't need this negativity in your life, especially if you don't deserve it. So don't worry doing this for someone who really deserves it. Okay. And what I would also like to mention, the best time to do this spell on Saturdays, like during, you know, during weekdays would be Saturday. And it's better to do it on the waning moon, because the waning moon is when we're banishing, getting rid of bad people, getting rid of the bad habits, just basically getting rid of anything which is bad in your life. For now, if you have any questions, Please write me comments, and please subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, or maybe if there's anything else you would like to see, just write in the comments area and I will show you more spells. Thank you so much for watching my channel and have a good day. Bye.